themselves ahead. The statistics surely don't back up the decision.
Picked him up too, there we go. Just as we're talking about, full and straight. Nissanka plays all around it, and a bad start here for the strikers.
That ball kept on bending towards the metal stump. Didn't pick up the line early, and he was looking to hit the ball on the onside. Left a huge gap between bat and pad, and he has prevailed in this game straight away left.
There's a big shout too, but Alim Dar, who's standing in the middle.
Can't get the ball into the gaps. Keep on hitting the ball straight to the fielder. Nudge.
Ball goes over the offside. That is a shot of class. And I think that's gone all the way for 6 as well.
He's run of play. Nobody was expecting that kind of a stroke from Odara. He meddled the ball. Played that stroke with chill.
Beautiful shot. And this time he will use a little bit of skill. Lets the pace of Kumara help them out. Back-to-back boundaries.
Pace, bounce. Kumara might being hit over the top. That's just clever batting though from
to be aggressive. Got him, he's picked him up. Chopped it on, a little loose outside the off stump. And Kumara does it again.
No footwork, none whatsoever. That stroke was bereft of any footwork. And once again, we have seen a batsman getting out in a similar fashion, hanging the bat away from the body, inside edge onto the off stump.
just showing it.
Oh, well, there is a gap through extra cover and away for 4. There is that timing that you talk about.
It's a funny pitch, and we'll show you why, because that lofted 4 by, I think it was Odara, was beautifully hit, and then Babar Azam felt the sideways movement, and there is no movement at all. So a sweetly timed drive, and suddenly one would move more. So you're never in.
And again.
He's just carrying on from where he left in that last game. He's batting really well, impressed in that last game, that 40 plus runs. And straight away he's made a statement. One of the front foot, now that just off the back foot. The timing.
For 1-2 here, and touch and go. Even though that...
One of the issues that the Galle Titans have faced is the fact that the likes of Shaki,
just thinks he missed out chance. Nice use of the feet. Heard Russell. There's no doubt that both Dhananjaya and Odara were very aware.
And so far,
Big sharp. Shamsi is convinced, and it's given. Dhananjaya looks behind him, he looks at his partner, he wants his partner to say to him, let's go upstairs. But instead, Shamsi will dial the number, and they have 3.
that was, he's thinking about it. Did he refer it? Alright, he has referred it now.
TV umpire director, player review for LBW.
down, another one here would almost mean the end of this batting performance.
Oh, he's got another one. That has spun. That has spun a long way. Oh, this might very well be their night.
At that lap sweep. Oh, almost a run out. Great presence of mind by the keeper. He knew exactly what was happening around that crease area. Litton Das there.
Shamsi gives
Spin from Shamsi.
Some Shamsi, I think even the last ball of Shakib, it turned back. Now Shakib is someone who does.
Well, Dasun Shanaka at the toss spoke about
His partner to take his shoe off. Then he takes his own shoe off. And then they ring a number.
Ridhima Pathak. Here you go.
Something to.
That's right. Talking about your tournament, so far in the LPL, you've been in and out of the team. Does that unsettle your game a little? 5 years between Babar Azam and Karunaratne. How is that working out with the team members?
Well, speaking of which, Dickwaller and Babar and also Charmika, they are 3 different characters. You see, Dickwaller, how he is outspoken and how he is in the field, how he does those Dickwaller things, and then Babar is the calm and then the intelligence.
With that, back to the comms.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ridhima. Up here in the com box is Scott Styries and Amir Sohail. I do tend to agree with him. Let you think about it. As we all take a break. 50
Off a length, not this pitch. That is a beautiful shot. Inside out over cover for 4.
temperament, right? Build. You mentioned his length. It's not a full length like this. Dismissed him twice. Body behind. Seekuge Prasanna does. To be a couple. Equal boundaries. There's no small boundary today. As I say it, he plays on the back foot and Shamsi goes through the defense.
Slightly quicker and flatter from the wrist spinner, and that trajectory actually forced the batsman onto the back foot, and the job was done. Third wicket for Shamsi. He's been absolutely brilliant tonight.
Well, watching them live.
Oh, looks like that was an opportunity for Seekuge.
Iftikhar is completely out of sorts.
Intentional, he was in control, I'd say, of that particular one out.
How is that possible?
He was expecting the call. He knew it was coming.
Work your way and try and stay in the game. That's
Gone. That's gone. That's wicket number 6. Shamsi is slicing through them. And it's becoming a little bit too easy. And there goes the number. Freeman round the bat. Oh, goodness, he didn't read him again. They called a wide, but he didn't read him. And he just hit a single, but what a spell. What a spell. How did he york himself? That was tossed up. He gave himself room. And he just plays on. Nothing seemed to be going right for the Colombo strikers. To do, he was just trying to swing, get Iftikhar on strike. At least that's bad first. That is definitely bad first. And he has repaired it, but to me it was bad first.
TV Umpire Director, we have player review for LBW, originally given out. Can I start with the front foot, please? Fair delivery.
Right. That's it. That is it. Well, it was predictable, and Colombo have been dismissed for just 74.
And this is quite embarrassing actually. Because it was unfortunately a no-show as far as Colombo strikers were concerned. Struck down by spin bowling and of their own making at times. Once again, not looking at the ball, Iftikhar. Kind of
How well they bowled. Straight, the right lengths, and strikers is no Naseem Shah to pick up the Shariful Islam. There was a little upper shot. Down the ground, can't get to it. So they will be aggressive. First boundary of the innings.
Well, he only plays one way. Kruspule looks to be aggressive, looks to take the bowling on early. Has that no fear approach. He's missed a couple of games through injury. Good to see him back in the side, back with that aggressive intent.
That is beautiful. Great use of the feet, shimmy to the leg side. And he is so strong square of the wicket.
So strong through the offside. That's what makes him so difficult to bowl to early on. Prepared to just give himself a little bit of width, a little bit of room. Just a free swing of the blade, up and over.
he's gifted. Oh, not to be. Rushing out of the crease and trying to manage him over the infield. And we know this pitch.
Over and on. That is a good use of the feet. One bounce before.
You'll get a lot of help from this pitch provided you hit the right area. Problem with Nawaz is that he's unpredictable. He's not got the ball to spin and he's bowled flat at times. And well, he's just...
Oh, long offers there. This could be a good catch, is it? Yeah! Stunning effort.
If that is not world class, what is? Fernando there with the catch of the LPL, probably catch of the season.
Oh, this is going to be close as well. Shakib's given. He has reviewed it, but this is a huge moment.
Quite some way. Now they will get a single. Or hit it out the ground.
Played with the turn. End of the over. 29 for 2.
Well, just by the... That is a stroke from Kruspule.
That's 4,000 rupees for the Little Hearts Foundation, which is wonderful news. Must tell you, before this game, 6.47 million. The total. 4 more. 50 partnership between the two. Or make that 17
Of 2 balls.
1 required. But now got themselves into a grand position in the context of the tournament. Yep, that's it. Goa Titans win by 8 wickets. It's not about the 2 points now.
Thank you.